watching Half Circle TV. You know what I'm talking about?
Half circle.
That's what's up. West Coast, baby.
Do you find that it's a big deal when young black women, let's say around the age of 12, 13, 14, is it a big deal them wearing weaves or wigs or extensions?
That's a really good question. I think so, because I know for me personally, I just got into a comfortable state where I'm happy with the way that I look. Growing my hair out natural, not relying on the weaves or these other things to enhance my beauty. I just got there 2 years ago. It was from just being brainwashed into thinking that that's how I had to look in order to be attractive. And it just came from everywhere. It didn't just come from one particular source. It was, our conditioning as black people. Straight hair, relaxed hair is better. The examples in music videos are on TV. You're seeing all these women with these long weaves and they're considered beautiful. I think with the exception it's kind of twofold, because there are young ladies that will get braids. And I have no problem with that because it's braid, it's a style.
Yeah.
However, when I see young women with sew-in weaves or they're glued in, I feel like that is just another way of saying that they're not beautiful in their own skin. And it's a lot of damage that is being done to them already with what they're getting fed. And just having to come out of that and accept their own looks and how they are beautiful, regardless if they have a weave or regular hair. I guess I just feel like that is a way to just continue that cycle of not feeling beautiful and not knowing your own self-worth and having to, I guess, conform to the masses in order to feel beautiful. So that would be my take on it.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's pretty heavy. Okay, so is it a big deal?
I think so, because I think at the age of 12, you're not even in touch with your hair.
Right.
And your hair is still changing. And if you have the message that you have to wear a weave or long extensions or wig in order to feel pretty, or for your hair to be done, your hair is only done when it's in a weave. And I'm a teacher, and this is what I see by the kids' body language and the way they present themselves when they have a weave or something along those lines. They feel better about themselves, but if their hair is in, a little ponytail, their natural hair, then it's not done. And I can tell by their body that they don't feel as pretty. Because
Really?
now my hair is, it's in a little short afro puff or two braids, or even if it's just a light press, it's not as pretty to them as when it's in a weave and it's done. And then my other issue is that they have to be able to afford those styles, and weaves and that is not cheap.
Wow.
And I have an issue with you starting something that you really can't finish. So then you end up damaging your hair more because you have a weave in for 3 times the amount of time that is supposed to be in there, and then you're damaging your hair even more. And it's just a cycle of not, even getting to know your own hair. These extensions that have been in for 4 months, and now your hair is locking up because it hasn't breathed. And so I mean, it just cycles into more and more. So yeah, I do think it is, because it's expensive to keep your hair up in those ways, and if you can't afford it, then a light press and curl is still about $25.
Right.
Or your grandma do it
Right,
for free.
Right.
Wait, the grandmas are wearing the weaves too, so they don't know how to press the baby's hair.
Yes.
So,
Right.
Mariana, are they exaggerating? Is it really that big a deal?
I think it's very fair that we all need to understand right now we're coming from women who all have a natural perspective.
Right.
So I have to put that. I have to really, really be fair. I've been a natural hair care stylist for over 17 years. So for me, I work with women of all shades, all colors, all hair textures, and I work with ethnic hair. But I think we have a very liberated view,
Right.
and I don't want to say it in the sense that to encourage that natural versus straightened hair
Right.
thing, because my sheer motivation is like what the sister said, is as long as we are getting to a point where we know we're beautiful at our core without the extra. I love to put on makeup. I love
Right.
clothes. To someone else, to a sister who's in hijab, that is extreme. I love heels. Those are things that another woman may see as augmenting we all to some degree, tweezing your eyebrows is a body modification.
Right.
So
Right.
if we really want to look at what it means to change, even grooming your beard, that's a form of a body modification.
Absolutely.
Curbing your diet to be able to wear certain types of clothes. So if we really want to look at it, it's not about the end all be all. The natural experience is the way everyone has to go. The end all be all is truly identifying with your natural self and embracing that. Then anything else that you do is merely preference.
I agree.
But you're not seeing a young girl feel less than because she got to rock an afro puff, because
Right.
she got to wait till mama get her little extra money where
Yes.
she gets a job to afford it on her own.
what I'm
Right.
saying.
And then what we have to get into, and that's another show, but is then the behaviors that get encouraged
Yes.
chasing that dream. Because
That's
if
right.
mama's not
Right.
going to buy it at home, what extremes are these young ladies going through to obtain this image? But like I said, that's another
Right.
show. That's another